Hi friends, how many of you have been in relationships, marriage or other committed relationships where everything was going right and all of a sudden there's a breaking point that you get to? The sad part, you don't even know the reason for the breaking point and you really love this person, you think the person also loves you, and so you're really worried about, hey, this person and the situation. You want to mend ways, you want to make things right some way or the other. You're really desperate. And most of the times in such situations, we're tuned into thinking that we are the ones who are wrong. So you're constantly trying to introspect, understand what went wrong. But is this exactly what you should be doing in situations like this? Well, this is my take on it. What I've realized from my experiences in life is that when you're encountered with a situation like this, the most important thing that you should be doing is A, not apologizing, and two, not explaining yourself overly. The reason is because more often than not, the cause for such situations is not you, it's the other person. It's just you thinking that it's you because you're a nice person innately. Rather, what should you be doing in situations like that? You should be spending your time very productively, which means looking after yourself mentally, physically, doing things you love, working on things that you really enjoy and which are also productive. And you might be tempted to ask me then, is this person going to come back? Well, if the person deserves you, and if it's meant to be, that person's going to come back anyway. And what's the best part about keeping quiet in situations like that and waiting for the person to come back? The silence makes the other person think as to what went wrong. What did he do wrong in the relationship? So, bottom line, not only do you keep your self-respect intact and your control, but also you can gain control over the other person, which is the best part, isn't it? Now, when the person comes back, he knows your value, he's the one who has come back, he's probably repenting for his mistake, and whether to take him back or not is your choice. However, you're still successful in your life because you've used that time wisely to work on yourself. I was tempted to put this video because I was reminded of a situation that I was a witness to years ago with one of my very beloved friends. Her husband had cheated on her. Um, they had been in about a 10-year relationship, then had married. They had 2 kids. And there was a lot that was tight in between them. And this friend of mine discovered one fine day that her husband had cheated on her. And in spite of that, to my surprise, at that point and even now, she continued to stay in the marriage. She's still in the marriage. But something to think about. She probably stayed in the marriage because of different factors. I mean, other than the love and the trust, she probably saw the allied benefits that came with the marriage. You can call them needs, you can call them wants. It could be sex, it could be financial security, it could be security for your kids, it could be other materialistic aspects, dependencies, whatnot. But something to think about, that all of us should think about rather, or ask ourselves is this really worth it? I mean, living together, spending time, living in the same house, sleeping with the same person who's not the same person anymore, who you cannot really love and trust anymore. Is this really worth it? Or hey, do you take life and control into your own hands and decide what to do? I think this is something that all of us should think about. At this age where divorces are very common and marriage is a very glorified institution, I believe in marriages, but are marriages and relationships worth your self-respect? Time to introspect. And this is just something that I wanted to share. If you're interested in more videos, please like, comment, and subscribe, share. Thank you.